You're right.
What's up, everyone? We're back with more Sonic the Hedgehog 06. That's not what the game's called, but... Oh, man. I really didn't want to stream this 2 days in a row, but... What's it? I'm not gonna have the house to myself for that much longer, so I figured if I'm gonna have crazy screaming rage moments, I should probably do that while I'm in the comfort of my own home and no one to wake up. So I'm gonna probably finish Silver's story today, and then the final story tomorrow. So that's yay. Give me a second. But hey, we're happy smiles. It's yay time. Oh, it's Sonic 06. I get to play as Silver, my favorite character. This is a motherfucker that damn near got me into Sonic. I say damn near, because I was kind of already into it when I played Sonic 3 for the first time when I was like 9 years old. But I saw Sonic the Hedgehog, like, for one of the first times, and I was like 6 years old, because I saw some family members of mine playing the multiplayer for this game, and one of them was playing as Silver. And I was like, what the fuck, he's psychic? That's awesome. He can move things with his fucking mind? So the peak is here. Hey, Namek. It's time. It's time. It's time. It don't get much better than this. Now, assuming this moves as smoothly as Shadow's playthrough did, I can do this all in one stream. Yeah, I can likely do this all in one stream. Like, look at that shit. He just fucking threw away a fire tornado with his psychic powers while he's just chilling there flying. I don't know how this motherfucker ever loses, but you know, it's the best characters always get cucked the worst.
He's appeared again.
And like, look how fast he can fucking fly. He doesn't do that shit in the game. Silver is just peak. One day, my son, you'll have a game outside of 06 to pride yourself on. Let's do it. Honestly, now that I think about it, the reason they probably gave Silver, like, telekinesis in this game was because, they wanted to show off the physics engine. That would make a lot of sense, now that I think about it. Or rather, it might be the other way around, where they might have put the physics engine in the game to show off Silver's telekinesis. Because, I wondered a few times, why does this game have such a... Thanks, game. But, because I was wondering, why does this game have such a robust physics system? It's just, like, not necessary for Sonic. But yeah, playing as Silver, it's probably just for him. Son, Watch You Suffer. Also, what the fuck is that thumbnail? I recognize it from somewhere. You recognize it from all the memes of people with psychic powers twisting people's nuts. That's where you recognize it from. Testicular torsion is a real thing, and it's pretty harmful. So if you know anyone with psychic powers, make sure you don't piss them off, because they could very well injure you in a grievous way. Now hold on, I wanna grab these things first, Silver. Okay. Yeah, just knock the pipe over. Silver can beat Goku any day? I believe it. Hey, it's Butthead the Porcupine. I think... Oh, fuck, what did Kobanemon call him? Did he just call him Weed the Hedgehog? Fuck, I can't remember. God damn it. I need to watch Kobanemon content again. But yep, it's Silver, and he's definitely not weed. It does suck a little bit that Silver is... he can't attack anything unless he has fucking things to throw. But, oh well, I suppose. Look at that, extra life. We're already off to a good start. Fuck. Whoa! That acted differently than I thought it would.
When it opens its mouth, that's my chance. I've got to dodge, then counterattack.
Or I could just fucking throw shit at it. I feel like you're overselling this a bit, Silver. No more babies for that guy who got his nuts busted by a psychic. Yeah, worst psychic in a video game ever. That's just not true. Why didn't they give the Psycho Ball like he does in cutscenes? Because fucking Sonic Team's a bunch of cucks. Ness would definitely body his pothead ass. Well, fucking, of course Ness would. But if you're talking about the worst psychic in video games, you don't go to the best one. There are very obviously people who are worse than Silver. Silver can, according to Sonic Team, lift things 50 times his weight. That's definitely not fucking chump change. Which, granted, I don't know how heavy Silver is. But if he's at least like 100 pounds, 50 times the 100 is like 5,000 pounds. Which is a lot. Ah. How come we never see it in game? Because Sonic Team's a bunch of cucks. They don't want to show Silver's true power because they don't want to overturn Sonic. Because Silver should just be able to annihilate Sonic. I don't know why it's even ever a fight between the two of them. Is that just a medal? I don't care about that shit. Fucking, we don't talk about psychics that are worse than Silver in video games. Fucking half the Star Wars games that exist. Cal Kestis is not doing nothing to Silver. And yes, Jedis are psychics. They're just psychics with swords. Fucking fuck off.
After jumping, press the X button to perform an accelerator tornado. After jumping,
Okay, so Blaze is a double jump. I'm sure that's not gonna act any type of wonky way. It will serve as a pretty nice mulligan though, so that's nice. Oh my god, she can't stop when you're doing it. Or maybe you can. Nope. Okay, so if I'm doing this, I have to commit. All right, that's fun. Does Blaze have a homing attack, or they want me to? No, she just has double jump. Yeah, I don't know why they put those enemies there like that. God, Blaze is much faster than I would like. Yeah, my best bet is just to spin in circles and hope that nothing goes wrong. I was kind of hoping the car would run off and hit them, but, you know, it's fine. Wait, wasn't there a meme or something that Blaze is insecure about herself? I don't know. She hasn't been relevant in the comics for a hot minute, so if it's from there, I wouldn't say... Or I couldn't say anything. And if we're talking about the games, I haven't played Sonic Rush or Adventure, so... Rush Adventure. So I wouldn't be able to say anything. We already know your feelings on Silver, how about Blaze? Also, like I just said, I haven't played Sonic Rush or Rush Adventure, so... Most of the content that Blaze has been in, I have no, like, awareness of. The most I know about Blaze comes from the comics, and even then I haven't read a lot of the Archie comics that Blaze is in. Considering the fact there's a lot of those that I still have to go back to, so... In terms of the Archie comics. So yeah, there's just a lot about Blaze that I don't know. Silver, god damn it! I hate how if you have multiple objects, they get stuck on each other all the goddamn time. By the way, you know how the whole point of the ring system in Sonic is that fucking the more rings you have, the easier it is to keep all of them? Yeah, what if they said fuck that? What if they said actually no matter how many rings you have, you just die. Or you only drop like 10. Wouldn't that be fucking awesome? What the fuck? Jesus. Like how she's insecure about her breasts or something? What the fuck are you talking about? I know that you're a furry, but like... There is no official Sonic content where Blaze is like, yeah, I'm insecure about my breasts. Like, what? Fucking what? You're probably thinking of a fucking Dojin you read one time. Because there is no Sonic content where that's a thing. God damn it. This game sucks. I hate it. Just put the cart in front of you. Why would they program it so that it just like floats around you? It's so fucking stupid. Fucking finally. That took 11 minutes. Maybe I won't be able to do this in one stream. No, I'm not playing. I think Sega confirmed it or something. Or I was hallucinating at the time. Yeah, you must have been hallucinating. You're like Namek said, you're having a wet dream. Because what the fuck are you talking about? So Sega would never say anything even kind of similar to that.
Come on, you monster!
Iblis. Which is different from the Iblis that we fought in the volcano, for some reason.
Today, it will be finished.
God damn it. Did he fucking duck under my attack? Well, if he'd stop fucking moving. This is gonna be a long fight, isn't it? Why would you throw it that way and not the fucking guy that I'm looking at? Cool. God bless. That didn't hit me. Suck my dick. Can you stop moving for a second so I can progress with the boss fight? Fuck off. No, he still has about a fourth of his boss a fourth of his
Silver.
fourth of his health bar left. Yo. God damn it. I can't tell if that was just poorly timed or if the game was just fucking me. It's literally impossible to know. There's something to pick up. What am I supposed to do here? This shit is like Shadow of the Colossus, but worse in every way. How is it in any way like Shadow of the Colossus? Because you are fighting a big thing? Then I have news for you. There are a lot of games that are like Shadow of the Colossus. Why'd it explode? I sure wish there was something for me to pick up. Thanks. I sure do wish there was something for me to pick up. Why would they program the boss fight like this? It just didn't hit me. That's the problem, is that it just didn't hit me. Fucking God. Oh, we're gonna be here for a while. In fact, if I'm remembering something correctly, which I almost certainly am, because it's never left my mind since the years that I've watched it, there's gonna be a certain part of this game that I will have to reference Kabanamani for. So, wait, was it Kabanamani or was it Chugga Conroy?
That took too long.
It's probably Kobe. I don't think Chugga's ever played Sonic 06, at least not like on his channel. Yeah, no, it was definitely a lot of money. I don't know where I got fucking Juggo from. Maybe it's because I watched those two when I was so young that I literally just saw a channel with C name that
Looks
played
like we
video
stopped it
games.
for now.
But it'll just rise up from its ashes again.
Which wouldn't make any sense. It's not like I was watching them when I was like
What's the
3.
point of all
I was
this?
definitely old enough to
It'll
spell,
never
so
end.
I don't know.
Calm down, Silver.
Though I also didn't know I could subscribe to people, so who knows what's going on in my
What we
head.
should do. How can we completely destroy Iblis?
By knowing the truth, of course.
Blaze is a better default design than the other girls. Amy's design is okay, and Rouge's design is for people like Rian.
From an egg.
Why was that death cutscene so long? Because every cutscene in this game is so fucking long.
You need to find the being
And this is what Namek said.
Is that really the answer to our problem?
Probably,
Tell me.
but I feel like you're giving the other girls, like, a little bit too little credit. Because Amy's current design, yeah, it's whatever, but her previous design was pretty good. There was, like, multiple colors in it. Because the problem with Amy's current design is that she's pink and then her dress is red. But pink and red are already so close that it's just, it comes off as one monocolor, boring design. It doesn't really pop out much. But with her previous design, it was pink and green and yellow, or whatever the skirt was. Not the yellow or orange. And you know, whether or not those colors exactly might go together is up to some color theorists to fucking jerk off about. But I think they all look pretty good together. So Amy's previous design was pretty good. And then Rouge, I mean, Rouge, the thing with Rouge's design is that it fits. She's supposed to be like fucking, femme fatale spy stereotype. So having a skin-tight suit with cleavage, it fits the stereotype. And then the design itself is fine. There's a little bit too much boobage going on depending on what Sonic game you play, but, you know, that's for people different than I to discuss. And then Blaze's design is also, like, you know, it's good.
So that blue hedgehog's the Iblis trigger?
Blue Hedgehog, I remember him from Sonic Rush. I mean, never mind.
Blue Hedgehog.
Blue Hedgehog, I'll never address that ever again.
I'll send us back in time to the point
Oh, man.
when the Iblis trigger was alive.
Wait, you can time travel? Sure, they just don't question that at all. They're just like, wait, it's time travel. Does Rouge lactate, or is that not natural for Mobians? It would depend on if they're mammals or not. Are bats mammals?
Where am I?
The answer is yes.
Blaze?
Actually, wait, are they? They're warm-blooded.
Blaze! I guess we all got separated.
Yeah, mammals. Yeah, that's what I thought. What was I thinking? I was trying to think of, like, some other criteria for mammals. Then yes, I suppose Rouge does lactate.
Now I must fight for the future.
Virgin Silver moment. I don't even know what the fuck he's doing here. How the fuck did they get separated? Time travel in this goddamn game doesn't make any fucking sense.
The Iblis trigger. Where is he? First I need to gather in.
If you see a moth,
Huh?
Did they really have to start Silver in the most fucking wide, expansive area in the fucking game? It takes the longest to traverse. With the slowest character. Did they have to do that? Was that necessary? Yeah, let me do this just in case. You never know. Where in God's name am I going? Allows you to use the hold smash, allows you to throw what you have grabbed in a single throw. Doesn't he already do that? I'll pass for now. Hey, do you know where the Iblis N-word is? Thanks. This shit looks like a Roblox game. Preaching to the choir. The fucking coldest take imaginable. Literally Sub-Zero. Fuck you! Finally, red exclamation marks. I hate you people. I get to the jungle, should go this way. Thanks. I get what you mean, but people like Rian will always appreciate her outfit more than the both of us. Yeah. Yeah. I assume this is just the next level I'm supposed to go to. I'm sorry if that is annoying, but you're gonna have to listen to it for the whole playthrough. Because that is the most efficient way to fly with Silver. For two reasons. For one, it's just you lose less height. Since for some reason there's a fucking arc to floating in this game. That's A. And B, whenever you lose like power, whenever you run out of power, Silver drops like a fucking rock. So
It looks like this Lotus will help me jump based on how long I charge my psychokinesis.
So I'd rather not be floating over a bottomless ravine, only to be just dropped straight into death because I ran out, as opposed to having any sort of leeway, you know?
If you use your psychokinesis on the middle of the log, it will move back and forth. Use it to destroy walls and roll balls.
Looks like I can use this to go up.
Fucking hell! I love how the first time I tried to jump off of that, it just didn't let me. Like, you know. Now where am I supposed to go? Bro, why are you harassing the random citizens? So I could find out where the fuck to go. I want to slice Silver's hands off for some reason all of a sudden. That was pretty all of a sudden. It was weird. Was that not? Alright. I hope you already have fun watching me run through this fucking level a billion times over. I see.
I might be able to get around on this turtle. This hanging ruin might be useful.
What the? Why did it tell me that would be useful? It literally wasn't. It was the opposite of useful. It almost got me killed. Hanging ruin might be useful. Suck my dick. Pain Ruin might be useful. No! No! Where's this game trying to send me?
This turtle is pretty useful once you get it right.
What does that mean, Silver? Use the fruit that's all around you to call the turtle. First of all around you is not how I would describe this fruit, but whatever. Could go for that ring box, or I could just fuck off, you know? Or it could say Sugma.
Is this for breaking walls?
Yay, give it. Epic physics system. Gavin, how did you find this guy? This guy found me. I don't know what you want me to say. Whoa, what you doing so far up? Like, yeah, I could fight these enemies, but why would I do that? God, I hate this camera. Send me up. Fucking... Oh, hey you. I think I'll pass. You don't mind. Where am I? what just happened? Is that it? Alright. That way, I suppose. I can make it. Why'd you say it like that, Silver? It seems I need to defeat them first. Peculiar. Woohoo, it took me a ripe 7 minutes.
That was easy.
Oh, I'm sure you think that, Silver. Yo, hey Alfonso. We're playing Silver Story, and hopefully I can get it done in the one stream, but considering how long these levels are, that might not be feasible.
So, this is the past.
Worst case scenario, tomorrow I end up having to do the rest of Silver's story and then the final story in one stream,
Silver is
which
okay. He's
hopefully is possible,
he's alone.
but I love how Blaze just confirmed that Silver's a cuck.
Blue Hedgehog.
Blue Hedgehog, sounds so familiar, but I don't know. And then Blaze Wave Ocean. Yeah. Every character has the part where they split apart from their sidekick and their sidekick does a level by themselves. Don't know why they just decided that was the structure, but here we are. At least Blaze plays differently from the others.
A blue hedgehog. Can it be true? I need to find Silver fast.
How you two ended up split apart from each other in the first place, I'll never know. I will say that move does have a lot of destructive power, which I like. And okay. I would like it if I could just do it on command without having to hold the button first. But the fact that it's... what the hell? But the fact that it's hold means that I can run up to enemies first and then hit them. As opposed to having to time it somewhat. Well, I guess you have to time it anyway. Never mind, maybe I'm just stupid. Maybe I'm just stupid and an idiot. Yeah, thanks for reminding me about the Tornado Accelerator Tornado. And jump higher than usual. Sick one-up moment. Alright, I like it. The more I play this game, the more I'm realizing that Sonic's story was just the worst. Between the Mach speed sections and all the fucking automation that doesn't actually work, it seems a lot like maybe Sonic was just the worst one to play as, which sucks because, you know, he's the beginning of the game. That's not what you would call a good first impression. S rank? I got through that pretty fast. I won a lot of rings, too.
Can't complete.
Yeah. Look at all that money. Sonic also has the worst combat, which isn't saying much, I know. But the fact that you're stuck with the homing attack, that's slow as hell, and the bounce bracelet that can just get you killed. Yeah, no, Sonic probably has the worst combat, because at least Shadow can just assault people whenever he homing attacks them. And Rouge doesn't have the annoying fucking ring thing that Tails has with his bombs. Omega can just shoot people. He has to fucking combo punch them like Knuckles. Silver's combat is slow and doesn't work sometimes, but it doesn't get you hit for the most part.
Huh? Hey, where'd he go?
Crazy.
He must
And Blaze can just sort of run through people.
I'm sorry, did you miss someone because of me?
It's okay. I'm sure the guy I'm looking for is still on the island.
You can't know that, Silver.
Find him.
Well, then I'll help you.
Silver, he's like 10 times faster than you. How could you possibly know that?
Someone.
Hey, just wait a second.
What's your name?
Silver.
That's a nice name.
He really looked away and at the ground when he told her his name. Silver really is just a beta.
Wait.
They'll get better in the comics, friend. Just wait. Blaze's best girl? Wouldn't know. Haven't played Sonic Rush. And from what I have played of it, it ain't very good, but you know, I'll get there when I get there.
Maybe I'll talk to some people in the town.
Listen, all
Maybe
I'm
talk to some people.
that line reading was terrible.
Maybe I'll talk to some people in the town.
Maybe I'll talk to some people in the town. Did you guys not want to do a second take? Oh my god, I know this game was made on short notice, but like, no second takes? Literally zero? Well, where the fuck is Lord Regis? By the gate, what gate? I saw him head on over to the gate that leads out to the forest. Is that... here? What the fuck is the gate that leads to the forest? You think you just remember that shit? And the answer for who's best girl is Surge, by the way. If you've read the comics. So busy you can hard to find the lines. The Gondoliers know. Oh my this is a fetch quest before a person. You know what? This campaign's already long enough. I'm just looking this shit up. I don't care. I don't care. This game is trying my fucking patience.
Sega.
Just you wait, Iblis Trigger.
Man, I don't like how you said trigger with a hard R. Oh, you have to go all the way over. What the fuck? Why? Jesus Christos. Speaking of the comics, the IDW comics have been pretty good recently, and it's almost certainly just because of nostalgia, but, okay, whatever. And it's almost certainly just because of nostalgia, but I feel like they haven't quite surpassed the Archie comics yet. Because for all the, like, wacky, goofy, silly shit that happens in the Archie comics that people will tell you about, like Green Knuckles, the Archie comics are, for the most part, like, really fucking good. And like, the IDW comics so far, they've been really good at serialization. Because I will say that a big problem with the Archie comics is that a lot of things can feel pretty disconnected sometimes. So disconnected, in fact, that they have an entirely different series from the main series. That's like, oh yeah, here's what's going on with everyone else, by the way. Because if you don't read Sonic Universe, which is different from the normal comics, if you don't read Sonic Universe, you're not gonna know what the fuck Shadow's been up to. Which is the entire plot of Shadow the Hedgehog, the game, not the character, takes place in the Sonic Universe run. Which, if you didn't know that was a thing, fuck you, I guess. So, in terms of, like, serialization, the Archie comics could be a little fucky sometimes. which the IDW comics have been way better at. However, in terms of the actual content of the stories, the Archie comics are just doing way more. Like for example, Silver. In the Archie comics, Silver, there's like an entire thing going on with the future. Because the problem with the future in this game is that we don't really know anything about it other than it's an apocalypse, and Iblis is bad. But like, if it's really an apocalypse that looks like fucking Crisis City, how is everyone not dead? Where does Silver grow up? What is his life like? Because in the game he says, "Oh, my life is just fighting Iblis like every time he returns." But like, that can't be it because you have to eat and sleep, and otherwise you would have gone insane. You seem pretty normally adjusted despite these facts. Well, you know, normally adjusted for Silver's standards. Why is Blaze here? Why is that incongruent with the Rush games? What's the deal? Yeah, in the future only Silver and Blaze are... Yeah, fucking in this game, is there anyone else in the future aside from Silver and Blaze, or what? Are the two of them left to repopulate the Earth? Who is Silver descended from? Who's Blaze descended from?
Took too long.
Are there anyone else? Are there any other people on Earth? All these questions that you just never get any answers to in this game because they weren't concerned with it, or they didn't have time. But in the comics, there's like a lot going on in the future. There are still a lot of holes. Let's be honest. Like fucking, there's an Echidna in the future who's taking care of Angel Island, who isn't Knuckles, but he's also really old, which means that at some point Knuckles fucked. Who? No idea. It could have been Sally Q, or they might have decanonized that. Who's to say? And then fucking, why does Silver have psychic powers? Why is it just a thing? Why does Blaze have fire powers? In the comics, it's addressed that in the future, people just are psychic. Where they got it from, no one really knows, but it's sort of a trope in, at least, Japanese media, from what I've seen, that in the future, psychic powers just become a common thing. I know it happens in Live Alive, too. And that game was fucking Japan exclusive for a long time.
I sense Sonic's presence here. Call it my girlish intuition.
What am I doing?
Silver's contemplated suicide.
Sorry. As soon as I find Sonic, I'll help you find who you're looking for, Silver.
But you promised to help me find my person first, you fucking liar. God, the mono eye blinking is so...
This looks so beautiful.
What? You mean this desert?
Everything is so great here, isn't it? The sky is
And then, like,
gorgeous and
every so often, you'll get flashes of character and good writing in this game. Like Silver being from a war-torn future, where there's fire everywhere, and the sky is always orange, and there are flame monsters that populate the Earth, and every few days, a giant lava monster comes and terrorizes everything. He walks into a fucking desert, and he's like, oh my god, this looks beautiful. That's fucking amazing characterization that you'll never see anywhere else in this game. And God knows you won't see it in Modern Silver whenever he gets to participate.
Iblis
Which is very, 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 very rarely. Oh no, ball puzzle? Yeah. I knew it was coming. This is what I was talking about when I was saying things I might have to reference Kobana money for. Cause God knows we might be stuck here for a while. Do I just have to get them all in holes, or do I have to get them in specific holes? Okay, I don't have to do all the balls over again. That's something. Alright, that works too. I guess I'm trying to get over there.
There should be a switch somewhere.
Oh, I'm sure. I was just gonna say that. No bubbles. I was gonna post what you said when we finally got to the desert, but never mind. Yeah. And then, like, so yeah, there's just, in the comics, there's so much more going on with the future. Oh, fuck off. That was partially my fault, and also partially not, so I don't even know what to say about that. But, yeah, this game has nothing to do, or it has nothing going on when it comes to the future and Silver. And the comics do so much more with it. Like I said, even with what the comics do, it isn't terribly fleshed out, or it isn't like the most fleshed out in the world, because even there are things that don't really make sense, like Knuckles having a kid who's also like 1 billion years old in the future, even though only 200 years have passed. The timeline doesn't really work out all that well. The fact that what exactly caused the apocalypse is sort of wishy-washy, because obviously they can't have it be Iblis anymore since Sonic 06 never happened. But then it becomes, oh yeah, the Resistance got betrayed by a traitor, and then they kind of jerk you around with the answer for a long time, and for the most part, it's Silver being like, "You're the traitor. Oh, I was wrong. You're the traitor. Oh, I was wrong. Oh, you're the traitor. Oh, I was wrong." Until eventually it's like, oh yeah, we were kind of just wrong about the traitor in general, because it was something that no one could have predicted, really. And then it all gets reset by the fucking Super Genesis waves. That's fun. But you know, Ken Penders, it's all his fault. Why do both of Silver's companions have a double jump, and why does Amy's do that? Fucking air stall. I really want that 1-up, but I also am afraid of dying there, so... Nope, not... I don't know what happens to all Amy's momentum, but I'm not gonna take that risk. Hey, you. Not a very useful double jump, but it's a good mulligan, so I'll take it. Alright, I was thinking about maybe a secret. Yeah, there's just so much more going on in the comics. And it disappoints me. Because I'm really only talking about the Archie comics, which brings me around to the point I was trying to make a long time ago that I guess I just forgot to say. In the IDW comics, Silver doesn't do fucking anything. I don't even know why they bother bringing him back. Because in the IDW comics, Silver unironically shows up just to go, I don't really know what I'm doing here, but I'll help. Because now what's caused the crisis in the future is even more nebulous. At least in the Archie comics, it was different from whatever it was from the Iblis Trigger stuff. And then, like, the exact details were kind of lost. But in the IDW comics, Silver just comes back every now and then and is like, yep, the future is still bad. I don't know what the deal is. and then eventually, it's not even bad anymore. He comes back because how he comes back, we don't even fucking know. Because again, in the comics, he used the Soul Emeralds. Or sorry, no, not the Soul Emeralds. The Chronos crystals. They're not Chronos Emeralds. They're called something. Time gems? Fucking God, who knows? Not the Sonic CD ones. They're some other magical gem that lets you travel through time. Why are there 7 of them if they all do the same thing? I don't know. But point being, how Silver traveled back in time and why it was like sort of inaccurate sometimes, that was all explained. Whether or not it was explained well is, you know. But it was all explained. But in the IDW comics, he just appears. He just shows up and goes, that was weird. I don't know why I'm here, but I'm here. I sure am existing. And it's just so saddening to a Silver fan like I. It should be saddening to everyone. Because, you know, a wasted character is sad no matter what, but specifically to me. Because I've skimmed some of the Silver stuff in the comics, and it's really fucking good. It's fucking, the Silver stuff is like part of why I want to go back and read the entirety of the Archie comics one day. Because even though there's a lot, it's a long run, I want to see all of it. That was unfair. Alright. How do I deal with the wall guys? Maybe I don't have to deal with them. Alright. Fuck me. Alright.
So I guess the lock will open if I put this ball in that hole over there.
In this hole over there, or in a different hole over there? I feel like you meant to say a different hole. Yeah, Sonic Team. I think you need to learn the definition of the word over there. But anyway, I know how to solve this puzzle, regardless. Let me just go over to my Sonic 06 long play. Actually, let me see if he does it. Because if he does it, then, you know, great. But I know who does it, and it's my goat, Kobanamani456. Now he does the ball puzzle for real? Not me. Alright, let's see. I'm pretty sure Kobe does it with the boxes. But, you know. We'll see. Sonic 06.
So, this is a new channel, and I'm trying to figure out how to start this off, because, you know, I have that...
Wait, did he play it again in 2017?
So,
oh.
this...
Oh. Oh. I guess this is before it happened. That's unfortunate. Right, yeah, the Kobama-sama channel. That was a... Really...
Marie is ready to buy her first.
What was the deal with that? Oh my god. I mean, I suppose it was my fault for looking it up on Google and not on YouTube.
Hey, what's up, everyone? Kabana.
Wait, did he record this with the fucking DSP method?
Dash.
There's no fucking way that this is how I watched this when I was however many years old I was. Wow, wow. Huh.
Hey, what's up, everyone?
I mean, they sucked with.
No, but then this looks like it's a capture card, so what? Maybe he did it in the middle of the series? I don't know. Fuck, who knows?
Stupidest thing I've ever played. You so.
Strong, Kobe, you're
So it's-
level right, because this isn't right, and it's wrong, and it's not a real.
I don't know who that is talking. I have no idea who that's supposed to be.
I like this game, so shut up. Like, no, you shut up. This is my video.
No.
Like, oh, this dude's like trying to call me out on my own video. Like, screw you. Alright. This is not.
Here, I think you'll like nice. Remember it.
Some...
No. It was well,
Yeah, that's true.
and another one was like.
Okay, yeah, that's how he does it, but... So... Do I even have that ability? Because the game never tells you can do that. Oh, this camera... Hold on, let me just make sure. Okay, yeah, there we go. Alright, let me just bring this over. There we go. Dude, calm down. Okay, okay. And then we just do a little bit of... Trust the process, trust the process. Almost, almost. Fuck, okay. Alright, alright. It's so particular. Which is, you know, new for this game, but... I wish I knew where the fucking box was half the time. Why? Why is it controlled like this? Does it have to be in that specific spot that he did it in? That would be unfortunate, because then it's so exact, it's like, why even... At this point, I might as well just do the puzzle legit.
Like,
Oh my god.
well,
I think
our money.
yeah, that's true.
Really, really good at wasting.
Why don't you watch a walkthrough with no commentary? Because I'm trying to figure out how Kobe did the puzzle. Or how Kobe did the glitch. I don't know if anyone else has done it. So I'm going to the person I know knows how to do it. Because he did it on video. Fuck me. Alright, I'm just gonna do the puzzle legitimately. It doesn't look that hard, it's just annoying. Yeah, Silver coming from the future can muddy some things versus Knuckles is from the same time. Wait, what do you mean? Knuckles is from the same time? No, because are you talking about the character that I was talking about, the Echidna who's in the future? Because that's not Knuckles. It is Knuckles' descendant of however many years. The question becomes, did Knuckles fuck and who? Not is that Knuckles? You know it's not Knuckles. No. Okay, we're fine. No! Okay, no, it's good. Actually, if it drifts this way, this might just be perfect. Because yeah, it's not gonna go in. And it's slowing down. Is that perfect? Is that just it? So, a little persuasion. Yeah, no, 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 no! Why did it go down by 2 there? Just why? I'm gonna run out of hits because of that, and because of what just happened, but why didn't it go more to the left? Why did it go down there?
Great!
This entire game is just a series of increasingly more depressed whys.
That was easy.
How was it still a B rank at 13 minutes? Did they never at any point consider that maybe these stages are a little bit too fucking long?
I can't believe we haven't located Sonic yet.
I can't believe I'm not
Wonder
dead.
where he went.
Does Sonic have spider sense? How do you know it's gonna happen?
You're the Iblis trigger.
What was that sound effect? Is Silver an alien?
Your actions will condemn us all.
Where'd Amy go?
Who are you? My name is Silver. For the future of the world, I will destroy you.
Now let's see how this boss fight goes from the other side. Will it be worse? Probably not.
Doesn't look like you're here to talk.
Will it be more boring? Almost certainly. Here I come. That's annoying.
That hurt. Here I come. Now I'm serious. Here I come. That hurt.
Well, at least it's accurate.
Looks like I'm on a roll.
Only an A, what the hell? I'm sure Sonic just... I'm sure Sonic felt like how I did when I did that fucking boss fight.
Is this a joke? How could someone like you cause the destruction of our world? What do you mean? It doesn't matter. For the sake of the future, the Iblis trigger must be destroyed.
Also, this ending isn't canon. Sonic fucking whopped Silver's ass. That's not realistic. So what actually happened?
Don't you dare turn your back on me! It's time I finally put an end to this.
Stop!
Amy? Get out of my way, Amy. This is my mission.
Absolutely not.
Thanks, Amy. I appreciate it.
Leave it to me.
That scream really took it out of me. But I had to. Otherwise my fucking heart was gonna explode.
The person you were looking for was Sonic. Were you planning to kill him?
He's responsible for destroying my world!
That's crazy! Sonic would never do that.
But a fucking evil guy with a purple gem showed me.
Will cause the devastation of my world, so I must.
No! I don't believe it. Even if that was true. If I had to choose between the world and Sonic, I would choose Sonic.
That's cringe. Also, why did we go to the desert, by the way? Because we left town to go to the desert, just to come back to town and go, well, I guess Sonic wasn't there. Weird diversion. And Silver sits on the beach smoking pot to get over his sad feelings. And then Blaze is just like, hey, what's up?
So this is where you are. I've been looking for you.
That's pretty cringe. Why not just say I don't believe you? I'm not even talking about the fact
What's
that,
wrong?
like, she said all that. It's that she said, oh yeah, if it was between the world and Sonic, I would choose Sonic. What the fuck?
Kill someone to save
If Sonic was like, Amy, I'm gonna rape a child. Every child, in fact, in the whole world. With my super speed, I can do it lickety-split. She'd be like, okay, Sonic.
You're so naive. Whether it's right or wrong, I can't really say.
Or is she hyperbolizing?
If we don't take this chance, the future will remain exactly as it is.
Since he's after Dr. Eggman, let's sneak into Eggman's base. Maybe we'll learn something new.
Bit of a stretch, but alright. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Alright. Time to head for Dr. Eggman's base. Time to head Dr. Eggman's base. We're in Soliana. We're gonna head for Dr. Eggman's base. Thanks. Hold the during jump from the sector shock. That's your son. Sure. You know, if it makes combat less egregious, then yeah, I'll take it. What do you have to say? If I remember correctly, White Acropolis is over this. Unless that's the train. Just say I don't believe you. Don't say I'm with Sonic, even if you did 9/11. Because, like, yeah, it's a bit of a stretch to be like, I don't believe Sonic would do something that would harm people. To then be like, you know what? If Sonic killed someone, I'd be down with it.
Huh?
Yeah, I know what I have to do here. That's why I bought it. I figured the game was trying to tell me something by placing you right next to the store.
Eggman's base is ahead. Let's hurry.
Oh, we're starting with Blaze. That's a decision. Yeah, why would I fight any of these assholes? That's a pretty good reason, I suppose. How do I beat the flying assholes? Because Blaze can't do her tornado shit in the air. What though? Unless it does damage. Unless her double jump does damage. It does. Question mark. Because I also took damage from that. Make it make sense. I was about to say, what happened to the music? It got really quiet for a second. That was weird. On it. What even hit me? Like, let's be truthful here. What even hit me? Anyway, what I'm trying to say is Silver from the future, you gotta be so careful because, like you said, the future is a bit messy versus someone like Knuckles just hanging out with Sonic in the same timeline. Which, yeah, that's another thing, is that how exactly the future changes. Well, okay, so the comics do address that too. Because Silver uses the Chronos crystals or whatever the fuck, every time the future changes, he's not aware of the changes. So every time he comes back, he has to go back to the fucking library and be like, alright, what's different? Which I'm glad that they address. However, it is a little bit weird that they address the fact that Silver changes the future constantly, yet literally nothing changes aside from like small details. Yet somehow the resistance still always falls. What am I doing here? Fucking. Silver said something at the beginning of this like section of the level, and I was not paying attention. I didn't know I was gonna have to, but maybe I just fly over it. Like I said, I'm sorry you have to listen to it, but it's just the most efficient way to travel. It seems a little bit unfair, doesn't it? Okay, so it has to be at the spotlight specifically. That's fucking stupid. In fact, I think I'll pass. Oh, I'm sure, Silver. I'm sure you think that's the case. But from my perspective, it's gonna be a lot longer. If the ending of the level is the same place for everyone, then it should be in the same place for Silver. Assuming it is in the same place for everyone, but the point being it should be up there. So why would I even bother, like, doing anything in this area? You know? You feel me? No, that doesn't reach. Gotta go around town. Can Silver even run up walls? Because he certainly ain't fast enough for that. At least I wouldn't think so. I guess this isn't like a straight wall. It's close enough. Hey you guys, what's going on? That's cool. I'm sure you feel the same way. Actually, you know what? Fuck you. I don't even know if I have to kill you. Would you look at that? Same place every time.
That was easy.
I'm sure it was, Silver. Which, I guess to go back to shitting on the IDW comics, because why not? Like I was saying,
Looks like we've arrived.
in terms of serialization, the IDW comics are doing far better at having like one cohesive story that flows from one unto the other. But
What? Oh no!
in terms of like the content of those stories, the Archie comics just did more. How they did it, you know, it's a little bit of contention, but they did more.
A guard, huh? Just try and stop me.
So how does Silver do this fight? Is it just throw shit? Is it the good old fashioned? It's the good old fashioned. The Silver Classic, really. Silver, throw up. Silver, throw up. Alright, now, will Silver throw up? That's the question of the night. Let's see it. He did it, folks. I don't know why there are flashbang boxes, but cool, I guess. So I can't grab those missiles. That's unfortunate. Yeah, maybe I just have to get really close and then do it. Yeah, let's do that thing you just said. Don't worry, Blaze, I think I'll be fine. Or not? What the fuck? How did that hit me? See how ungodly far that was away from me? Time to find more stuff to throw. Fucking! You guys like the camera? I know I do. What happened to my fucking boxes? Throw at the goddamn guy. Why did you just throw that one box to the left? Why? Why would you do that?
Silver, watch it. He's coming in.
That was weird.
That took too long.
Suck my dick. This game is eating away at me. I never should have played it.
That's a Chaos Emerald.
Oh, yeah? Why was it just in the snow? Was it in the robot?
This gem can transform your thoughts into power. Collect 7, and a miracle's supposed to happen. Keep it as a lucky charm.
A lucky charm? Bitch, you just described infinite power to me. Lucky charm.
It transforms your thoughts into power.
Also, add that to the list of new descriptors of the Chaos Emeralds that don't exactly line up with each other. Because I know for damn sure in Sonic X they weren't like, oh yeah, it turns your thoughts into power.
I've been trying to find Sonic, but now I think I'm in trouble.
How'd you even get here? What the fuck is wrong with you? At least in Sonic Adventure, you were, like, stalking him so intensely that you just followed him to fucking jail.
Go quietly before they spot me.
And then how'd Elise get out?
Prisoner has escaped from cell block C-17.
Escape is a very strong word. The door was unlocked. She just sort of walked out.
I repeat, prisoner has escaped from cell block C-17.
Amy didn't even... That's not a cell block. Amy didn't even, like, do anything. Elise just happened to walk out. This game's fucking stupid. I hate it. I waste energy thinking about it. I waste energy playing it. I could do with a good nap right now. You guys talking about Rhythm Heaven? I've been playing Rhythm Tengoku. The original first Rhythm Heaven for the Game Boy that was never
Thank you so much for
released in America.
I am so grateful.
And you might be thinking, oh, so you're playing Rhythm Heaven Silver, or whatever the fuck the translation is called. No, actually, I'm just playing the Japanese version. Because, it's... Fucking Amy checking her out.
Elise?
It's,
Wait, you're not Elise.
despite the fact that, you
Are
know, the entire fucking thing is in
Someone on
Japanese,
their way to rescue you.
it's pretty easy to understand. I've gotten through, like, most of the game. I've gotten a lot of Superbs.
Someone I know said to
Shit, I've
me,
gotten more Superbs in
"Nothing
Rhythm Tengoku than I did in
happens
the DS
until
version.
action." So I
In the DS
decided
Rhythm
to
Heaven.
heed his advice. You wouldn't happen to have some feelings for this
And,
particular
I don't know, it's just...
What?
It surprised me, really, how easy it was to understand.
Everything. It feels like every little moment in your life is huge, doesn't it?
There are a few points where it would have been helpful to understand Japanese.
Have you already been
Like, what's it? There's this one game where they tell you where there's one command that's start pressing A, one command that's press B, one command that's look left, and one command that's look right. And the only reason I know how to do any of them is because what's it? There's an English version of the game in Rhythm Heaven Megamix. Because they did translate some of the games technically by just bringing them over to newer games. Because I recognize the rhythm of them going do 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 for going start and stop. And then when it comes to looking left and looking right, I only know look left and look right because I know Migi and Hidari from taking Japanese class. So when they go da 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 Migi, I know it's right. Da da Hidari, and that's left. And then even then, I still they have a sequel version of the game where they say Migi and Hidari way faster, and I cannot react fast enough for that without just being fluent in Japanese. But for the... Why are there just random spike balls? What? Where did those come from? Yeah, whatever, dude. But, aside from that, I mean, shit, there's one game that's literally just, like, guys rapping in Japanese, that, like, you would think it would be hard to understand because, you know, if you don't speak Japanese. But the game itself, it makes the rules clear, so even if you don't understand what they're saying, it's still easy to pick up on the what the game wants you to do. And even though, for some goddamn reason, they didn't invent skipping the tutorial in rhythm heavy games for a long while, which can make going back to some of the games pretty annoying. A lot of the games, they actually, like, don't even have tutorials in them. They just throw you in and expect you to get it. Which, for the most part, is... Nah. For a lot of them, it's easy to do, but that's only because I've played future versions of those games. At least for me. I'd be interested in seeing what someone who doesn't understand Japanese, since I've never played Rhythm Heaven before, would think of some of those games. Like, are they too hard or too easy to get a hold of? Being Japanese and all that. Or being in Japanese and all that. Unfortunately, I had no idea who would even get to do it, because, like, I don't know people who haven't played Rhythm Heaven that would even want to, like, try out a Rhythm Heaven game and have their first one be in Japanese. A cool Rhythm Heaven game in the GBA. I guess I could be that guy. Well, not really, because, well, two things. For one, you haven't played a Rhythm Heaven game before. Because if you've played any of the future Rhythm Heaven games, then things are gonna be way clearer for you. That's A. But B, even if you haven't played a Rhythm Heaven game before, I don't think you're gonna be able to, because your only two options for playing Rhythm Heaven Tengoku, wow. Your only two options for playing Rhythm Tengoku are to A, emulate it on a computer, which is not good for reasons that I will explain in a second, or B, to download the ROM file to like to a homebrew 3DS or something, which I don't know if you have. And so the reason that emulating Rhythm Heaven on a computer is no bueno is because I don't know why, but it turns out that like rhythm games when emulated are just there's just a lot of delay because like emulating games in general there's gonna be delay, but for the most part I guess it's a delay you wouldn't notice. When it comes to Rhythm Heaven or when it comes to rhythm games, just like in general, that delay it starts to matter when the game is determining whether or not you're on time or not. When being a few frames off could be the difference between yes or no.
Unless you complete your task, your future will remain the same. Forever.
Which I know because I tried to emulate Rhythm Sengoku on my PC first, and that shit was not working. So I just downloaded it to my homebrew 3DS, and now the inputs work fine. Figure that. So yeah, you've got to be able to do it on official hardware, either on a 3DS or I guess the third option, which is get a copy of Rhythm Heaven Silver, and then or the original Rhythm Heaven, and put that shit into a Game Boy Advance, which I also doubt you have. So yeah, really the only way to go is with official hardware. Same goes for the rest of the same goes for the rest of the Rhythm Heavens as well, really, because I emulated Fever on my PC, and because that was the first Rhythm Heaven game I'd ever played, I guess I just got used to the delay. Because then, and the only reason I remember this is because in Rhythm Heaven Fever, there were a few mini games that I just had a lot of trouble with. One of them being Figure Fighter, and I remember I said it in my review too, which watch that on my YouTube channel. Give me more views. But I said in my review as well. For some reason, Figure Fighter I just couldn't get to work. But then when I played Megamix, because they brought Figure Fighter back, I played it and I was like, this feels different. I don't know why, but it feels different. And now going back to Fever, because I'm still trying to do everything in that game. When I went back to Fever, suddenly it felt really strange. So yeah, all the games it's pretty hard to emulate. Fuck do you mean prepare? What? Prepare for the guards to go on round. What the hell are you guys talking about? Is there a hidden time system in this game that I'm not aware of? Is there something from the shop I need to buy? This song's pretty good. I already have these. I don't have this though. Press this with the teleport dash. Interesting. Huh. Interesting. Not quite a teleport, but... Yep, always telling you to go to the store if you're having a problem. This loading screen sure is, struggling. But yeah, Rhythm Sengoku, pretty good. In terms of... I haven't done the whole thing yet, but I've done most of it. To rank it in terms of all the Rhythm Heavens, it's still Megamix at the top, obviously. Fucking nothing will ever top Megamix. Especially since I don't know if they're even gonna make any more of them games. But yeah, Megamix is just sort of the apex of Rhythm Heaven games. So, yeah. So, like, am I going over them, or am I going... Fucking Metal Gear Solid ass. What the fuck? Where is this guy walking? Oh man, you guys ready to sit through a lot of loading screens? But so yeah, Mega Mix at the top, obviously, no one can ever top that. Then Fever, and then it's between DS and Tengoku. And I feel like I gotta give it to Tengoku. Cause for one, the DS is held back by its control scheme. Cause you have to control it with the fucking stylus, with tapping and swiping. And that shit's not fun. It just ends up with a lot of really not good minigames. In Tengoku, the worst thing I can say about Tengoku is that I don't understand because it's in a different language, which I can't criticize the game for. So, it's probably Megamix Fever Tengoku DS. I'd probably still give both Tengoku and DS 7s, but oh man, it's a lot of loading screens. I'd probably give both Tengoku and DS 7s, but between the two of them, Tengoku's probably better. Better songs too, especially when it comes to the remixes. I'm pretty sure I shared the song for Remix 5 in the server. Yeah, I know I did because Leo commented on it. Yeah, I shared the song for Remix 5 in the server. It's probably one of the best songs in the entire series. Not even probably. It might very well be. Because, yeah, nothing from Megamix. Not that Megamix even has that many vocal themes. Fever... What vocal themes are in Fever? There's 3? I think that's it for just 8 and 9. I'm like, 8's pretty good. I will say that 8 puts up a lot of competition. Also, I'm just gonna look up how to do this mission, or look up exactly what this mission entails, because I feel like I'm gonna get fucked here. Multiple times. While I look this up, I'll even play the song. Did I add to my stream playlist or not? I don't remember. Yeah, there it goes. Okay, so I'm overselling it. I can just kind of run past them. Sweet. I was giving the guards a little bit too much credit. Which, when it comes to this game, I'd rather be careful than not, so... Nah, this is probably better than Remix 8 from Fever. DS, I don't even know if DS has any vocal remixes. At least none that I can remember, which is nothing against the game, so... I like Tokimeki no Story from Megamix a lot. Well, I wouldn't be able to say it's better than this song, yeah. What's Tokimeki mean? Because no means like of. To be of something. There's gotta be the story of something. But I don't know what Tokimeki means. It's so good. So good. Anyway, back to fucking this. Up to my audio. Hold on. I know I saved the game before I did this, so I'm not like that scared, but what happened to my audio? How long after this stage is there a save point? Because I'm content with just letting music play while we do this next stage until I'm confident I can save the game and then fuck off. There's a shadow boss. And right after that you go into the thing, right? Yeah, no. Let's hope the game doesn't fuck me. Because when I looked at the stage, or when I looked at the like train station entrance area, it looked like... What? I don't have it. RPSD, are you okay? Because I looked back after I did the police mission, and it looked like they opened the area now that I've done the mission. So I really hope I don't have to do it again. That'd be fucking... Not that it was all that hard, but God knows I might have just gotten lucky that time, so... Let's see it. Yep, gotta build that SPU cache naturally. Yep, there's audio. I don't know what happened last time. We're 60% of the way through, and in a 2-hour stream. We could very well do this in less than 4 hours. I doubt it, but we also spent a pretty long amount of time on some of those early stages, so if these other stages don't take as long, then there's hope. Much hope, you know, it ebbs, it flows. I worry about things going wrong. Yeah. I worry about things going wrong a lot of the time, and even when really there's no reason for anything to fuck up. Like, I've got to cook a chicken later because it's defrosting right now. And like in the back of my head, even though I've been alive for 19 years, I've been alive for 19 years on this earth, and I'm not a retard. I worry sometimes. What if just some freak accident happens and I end up blowing myself up when I go to put that shit in the oven? It's almost certainly not gonna happen, because why would it? But I think about it, you know? And even that is less stressful than the idea of losing any type of progress in this game. Because I'm telling you right now, if I ever lose, like, a large amount of progress from playing this, before I finish it, I don't even know how it would happen, but let's just say, hypothetically, if that ever happens, which I guess it technically did earlier, when I was doing Sonic Story and I was on Crisis City, if it ever happens again, chances are, I'm just gonna say fuck it. Just not gonna beat the game. Kind of like for Mario Sunshine, except for Mario Sunshine, it wasn't that I lost any progress. It's just that all the progress that I did was pointless. Now I suppose I can't say all of it was pointless, but a lot of it was. Because you have to do the fucking Shadow Mario stage in every world. And I ain't fucking know that, because why would I? The game never tells you that. And so while I'm sitting here doing Shine Sprites and Worlds I've already completed, technically, thinking that it's a number that I need and not a certain thing in every world. And then it's like, oh, I've already done like 70 Shine Sprites, but it turns out that I still need to go back to some stages and do like 10 more levels just so I can round out the party. Where am I going? Okay. just so I can round out the party, have a grand old time. I think I'll pass.
This scale tilts differently depending on the weight you put on it. Use this wisely to move forward.
Ah, we're doing physics puzzles again. Naturally. Wait, does silver not weigh anything? That's interesting. I find it weird the game never teaches you can do this. Oh, there's a height cap. That's deflating. Yeah, no, not reaching that. Do the Psycho Shock, Silver. Fuck me. Yeah, whatever, dude. Or, alternatively, let's be real careful with this. Silver, dude, you gotta work with me here. Oh, I wanna kill myself! Why? Didn't really struggle with that one. Like, I can foresee someone putting forward the argument that maybe you just shouldn't try to break the game if the game's gonna fuck you for trying to do it. But that's the thing, is that the game is very inconsistent about when it wants to fuck me. Because sometimes breaking the game works perfectly fine, but other times it's not. It doesn't do that. And sometimes breaking the game is actually easier than not breaking the game. Because I know for damn sure that if I had done the fucking glitch for the ball puzzle, like I was trying to do, I know that shit wouldn't have gotten me killed, like doing the ball puzzle did. So sometimes I wonder, maybe it is just more worth it to try and break the game as opposed to trying to play it correctly. Trying to play it correctly.
There's no other way ahead. I guess I've got to break down the door.
How do I do that? Because I've been throwing boxes at it and nothing's happened. Oh, now... Hello? Fucking... Yeah, I'm sure you can do that, Silver! If you fucking would, that'd be awesome! That'd be stellar! Why would you tell me? What? Why? Why would there be a gap that I can't see? I'm lightheaded.
If I can paralyze them, I can grab them all with my psychokinesis and throw them.
Pick up the ring, you fuck!
It looks like I can only avoid them.
Why do you say it like that? Can I go above this in any way? Yes, I can. Hey, why not? They're still playing this Weedhead story? Well, I've got to beat the game, so yes. I am still playing the game. Now, are these the type of video game trains that instantly kill you when you touch them, or what?
I can't attack enemies I can't see. I'll have to wait till they show themselves.
Alright, man. Whatever you say. So did you fight Edgy Boy yet? I mean, look at the stage that I'm on. Fucking use your knowledge of the timeline to determine whether or not I fought Shadow yet.
That was easy.
Mm-hmm. Sadly, the human reaction is not perfect. If it was perfect, we would be able to play Sonic 06. Dude, even with perfect reaction times, you can't play Sonic 06. Some of these things happen before you're even able to react to them. And even if we as humans had perfect reaction times, there are some of these things in the game where you'd have to have the perfect reaction time and know when to react.
This time, there will be no more interruptions.
Because it is possible to homing attack Silver and then homing attack away. It just has to be perfect timing. But what that timing is, you'd have to experiment to find out. So even with perfect reaction time, you still have to find out what the fuck the timing is. Once you find it out, of course, you know, you're right as rain. But otherwise, you get your own dick sucked. By yourself. While you put your thumb up your ass. This fight will be easy, to be honest. I mean, the Sonic fight was pretty easy. I just grabbed a ton of shit and threw it at him. So, yeah, probably. Which, like I said, at least that's accurate. That's how the fight went from the other side. Scratch that. Sadly, humans don't have spider senses. Even then, it would have to be spider sense within the game. I don't think Peter's spider sense activates when he's playing video games. Unless maybe it does. I don't know. Because I've seen conflicting stories about spider sense. Sometimes it's like just hyper awareness to the point where if a car is flying at him, he'll like feel it in the air or whatever, and that's what he like senses. And sometimes people will just be like, oh yeah, it's just actual future sight. This is already harder than the Sonic fight. Because whenever I throw shit at Shadow, he's not getting hit by it. Maybe I just have to wait until he jumps up in the air like a fucking loser. That did not still hit me. Oh, he's in fucking boost mode. That's not good for me. That's what I would say if I was a fucking bitch. Suck up. Fucking Sugma. Dude, fuck you! Dude, what? Make it make sense. Why didn't it hit him? Shadow, buddy, you alright? You're a little bit laser focused. You want to try a different strategy, maybe? Shadow is a bitch here, not gonna lie. Can't defend for shit. Knowing that you're losing your mind when you play this game, yeah, Spidey senses will work. Assuming it's the future sight Spidey senses. Because if it's like the hyper-awareness Spidey senses, then fucking... there's no way for Spidey senses to know that in-game is going to be a random pit out of nowhere. Xenoblade stole the spider sense shit and reformed it into Vision. So I don't know if you know this, but being able to tell the future is not something that Spider-Man invented. And I don't know if you know this, but when they were making Xenoblade and they were like, let's give our character the power to tell the future, I don't think they were looking at Spider-Man when looking for a reference point. Not really sure where you got that from. I'll watch it a second time. I want to know what that looked like before they did all the motion capture, or like when they were doing the motion capture.
You don't bother.
I want to see Shadow's fucking body actor just jump up and do a roundhouse kick.
Time and space, you can't break free. I won't give up.
Yeah, I know how this cutscene goes. I'm just gonna. I stuck around for the kick part because obviously. You gotta feel bad for Silver after watching it the second time. I mean, I feel bad for Silver regardless, but it's always gonna be funny.
An electromagnetic pulse has just been generated, injecting a decompression
Yeah, I've seen this one too. Shadow goes after Methyls. Silver goes after Ibbles. They're two halves of the same con. So you come here often? These loading screens, man, they... Were I someone who cared, would go back to all these, to all the times I've had loading screens happen on stream, and just time all of them. Just add up all the time this game has spent loading, and how much of the time it's taking up for the streams. Cause, it's definitely not a small amount.
A laboratory like this under Soliana?
So, the fact that the game was lagging just now makes me think that maybe that yesterday, when we were doing the fucking Shadow stream, whenever the game started lagging crazy whenever we got here, maybe it's just because of, yeah, thanks. Maybe it's just because of this part of the stage. Maybe this part of the stage is too high fidelity for Sonic 06 to handle. Or am I... Is there somewhere in particular I'm supposed to go? Or... I feel like there's supposed to be a room where there are a bunch of enemies that spawn in that I have to defeat, but there's nothing here. Oh. Never mind, I guess I went the wrong way. Fun. Actually, wait, if this stage is the exact same for both Shadow and Silver, then I should be doing the same thing, right? Which means... Who's left? But you said that before.
Shadow, I'll be looking out for your truth.
Whatever that means. Thanks, Silver. You're a pal and a true friend. Fuck you! Jesus Christ, the game was really struggling with that one. Yeah, I think I'll pass, actually. I think maybe just fuck you, actually. Like, I'm sure you think that you matter, but you don't. Your life serves a zero purpose. Can I refill up on balls? It'd be helpful if I could see anything ever, but... Oh, they respawn anyway. Do I have to hit the center thing? Oh well. A fresh and tasty one-up just for me. Oh, but you should have. Oh wait, no, the door should be open now. That door, yeah. Fuck me. Oh, and I don't have any purple gem to cheat this one with. Not that it was atrocious the first time I did it, it just wasn't fun, and it took a while. So I'm not pleased about having to do it again. Also, why is it that I have to avoid the red lasers? Like, I know why I have to do it, it's because the game said so. But... Well, and the game didn't even the game didn't even say so. There are red lasers here, and I'm on a fucking ball that's hard to control. I figure that the game is trying to tell me something. But why do I have to avoid them? Because from Silver's perspective, all that's gonna happen is the lasers are gonna hit the ball, and then reflect away because the ball is shiny and metallic. Which, even if for whatever reason, say the Sonic team wanted to go with the realistic depiction of lasers, which is that they're not fucking cartoon things that bounce off of any shiny surface. Even if we're gonna go against that, they still shouldn't be doing any damage to me if they hit the ball. They wouldn't just slice right through it.
Those enemies look like they're guarding that door. Let's see if I'm getting rid of them.
Grab the ball, Silver, my friend. Hi. Silver, I hate you. Ah. How close are we to the end of Silver's playthrough? After Aquatic Base is Kingdom Valley. Then one more stage, then yeah. So after this, there's Kingdom Valley, Flame Core, and then we're done. Well, Kingdom Valley, Flame Core, final boss, now we're done. So yeah, we're partially on track to beat this in a nice and tidy 3 hours. Maybe a little bit more. And then tomorrow we do the final story, which hopefully doesn't fuck us, but you know. All's fair and fuck. I don't even know what I was gonna say there. I completely lost it. Sonic 06 might be destroying my mental faculties. I mean, shit, I believe it. It definitely feels like this game is incinerating all of my brain cells. And, you know, I've never been fantastic about eating when I'm supposed to, really getting my nourishment when I need it. And so that combined with the fact that I've been wasting energy on this game probably can't be great for my body. But you know, we do it all in the name of content. Like, I didn't want to play Sonic 4. Well, okay, that's not true. I did want to beat it fast enough to refund it on Steam. But I did it because the people desired it. And deserved it. On the one hand, I will say that was my fault, because I wasn't even paying attention to the front lasers. Also, the fact that I'm all the way back here is fucking awesome! But, nope, I'm sorry. That was probably pretty loud. Man, it's getting to me a little bit. I don't know if I'm gonna last the final boss. But, I don't remember what I was saying. I lost it. It's completely gone. Is this what going senile feels like? Maybe I should take back what I said about old people. Because if this is what their life is like on the daily, then they have it rougher than I imagined. Hey. Are you Black IRL? Yes, we've already had this conversation. I am, in fact, Black IRL. That's why my profile picture is an OC that I had designed, who is based on what I look like. Somewhat. Can I grab their spike balls? I can grab them, but whether or not fucking throwing them will work is a toss-up, I suppose. I want that 1-up a lot, but I also don't need it. I have 13 lives, which is the most I've ever had across any of my playthroughs, so I'll live.
Those enemies look like they're guarding that door. Let's start by getting rid of them.
That's what you said last time. I may have to hold the buttons what I was getting wrong. Okay, yeah, I have to hold it. I gotcha. Do I even need to kill? Yeah, I do. I figured, but the game is not making it very clear. Oh, hey, look at that.
That was easy.
Earlier, I considered pumping up the temperature on my air conditioner because I was like, you know, it's a little bit cold in here, it's a little bit chilly with it on. But having it off, I'm almost gonna get hot pretty quickly. But you know, I'll keep it where it is. I didn't change it at all, and man, I'm getting even hotter. This game is doing something to me. Biologically, it's destroying my brain. It's exploding my muscles, it's exploding my fucking blood cells. I feel like I'm on fire. I feel like my blood is 15 billion degrees. Like, anyone who's ever said they want to live forever is fucking stupid. Life is too much pain to want to live forever.
Hey, what are you doing? You've got to leave.
Hey, how'd you get here?
I have my duty. This living flame has been entrusted to the royal family. The flames of disaster will awaken if nothing is done. That must not happen.
Well, these are the flames of disaster, so why don't I just destroy them? If that's even possible. Who fucking knows? I wish Alfonso was here, because he asked in the last stream, why did the king put Iblis in Elise? And we're getting the answer here. Kind of.
Fall into slumber with a royal soul.
What happens when Elise dies? Is it gonna get released again, then we have to put it in someone else? This feels like a real, put it off till later type of solution.
I'm sorry, but can you take her to a safe place?
I've got to die, and I don't want her to see it. Well, maybe I'm just lucky because I disagree. Fucking even if there are a lot of good things in your life, there are. It's not worth it to live forever. Because assuming that living forever works in the way that we want it to, which is that you get stuck in your youngest spot in the prime position of your body for the rest of time, that's bad for a multitude of reasons. For one, you'll be there to experience the heat death of the universe, which is a bad thing because you're going to be floating in space endlessly. But even putting that off, then he fucking falls over. But even if you put that off until the next fucking 5 billion years, that's what it is, 5 billion? I'm pretty sure that's the prediction until our sun, like, burns out. But even putting that off, like, there's just... What could possibly be on Earth that would make you want to live forever? I want to be able to close my eyes one day and know that I'm done, that I'm finished. Especially since there's no afterlife. Not that I can say that definitively, but just saying, if any of the actual depictions of the afterlife follow what, like, Christians say, then, I don't know, it's just kind of weird that they would describe the afterlife as so much better than that, than actually living. At that point, why even have an afterlife? Why wouldn't we all just die?
Did you do it?
You know?
Yes. And
But,
you?
you know, problems with Christians aside, whole different conversation. There's just
Flames are properly sealed.
there are not that many things on this earth that's like, oh yeah, I need to live forever to experience it all. Especially given my interests. Like, if you're an athlete, I can see you wanting to live forever because you want to be able to experience the sport for as long as you can, as opposed to like the 20 or so years that you actually have before you start experiencing diminishing returns. But like, I play video games and I read and I watch things. That's my main hobby. So I'll be able to do all these things when I'm old too.
Yes, I already know what becomes of it in the future.
That's not a good excuse, Shadow.
It's
The dumbass put a demon inside of his daughter, where if she cried, Iblis gets out. I don't know who set that rule, but my confusion with the whole Iblis thing is, why do you need to keep Iblis around?
Control!
Because the way he describes it is, oh, the living flame has been entrusted to the royal family. We can't let anything happen to it, or else the flames of disaster will awaken. But the living flame is the flames of disaster. If the living flame doesn't exist anymore, there are no flames of disaster. So the question is more about tradition then. We're keeping Iblis around because the royal creed says so. Which I feel like it just isn't worth it. Especially if you're going to steal inside a person, because, again, even barring the crying thing, what happens when Elise dies? Does the living flame die with her? Or do we have to take it out of her and put it in someone else? Because the only reason you're even able to put it inside her in the first place is because a fucking psychic hedgehog from the future came back and helped you with that. Otherwise, what's the plan? Especially since all of you fuckers died. Elise doesn't know how to do any of this shit.
Charm.
Okay, the cutscene's lacking a lot. I guess Aquatic Base is just too high fidelity for this game. And Silver's like, it's Lucky Charm, which isn't accurate, but whatever. I guess Blaze said it to him, so... yeah. How Blaze knows it? Who the fuck even knows? Plus, if I live forever, all of my loved ones will die before me. That too! The fucking, if you live forever, other people aren't. So then the argument would become, okay, so the people themselves have to live forever. Or sorry, yeah, the argument would then become, okay, so everyone should live forever, not just you. At which point, you get into a problem where, what happens when we create new humans? Because if no one ever dies, then we're only going to be creating new humans, and then we're going to run out of space and food and all that resources. So then the conversation becomes, okay, well then let's just not make any more humans, which no one's going to agree to. But even if we did, then you end up with a fucking dystopia, like in that one short that I watched in Love, Death, and Robots, which fantastic show, by the way. This man's actually playing Sonic 06. Yes, I am, Carl. But fucking, yeah, Love, Death, and Robots, fantastic show, by the way, but fucking, there's literally a short story in that show about fucking how humanity invented living forever, and so no one had, or no, not no one had any babies. They outlawed having babies, because obviously you'd have to. And now people are criminalized, and literally being shot dead in the streets because they're hiding the children that they had. Sounds like a bit of a fucking dystopia, if you ask me. Oh, hey, Blaze.
Blaze.
What did you see?
I mean, why not? I can read, watch things, try new foods, go different places, play some games, maybe try an instrument. Man, whoever decides to assassinate this girl for some political reason is gonna fuck the world. If that's even how it works, fucking, for all we know, if Iblis dies, or if Elise dies, Iblis dies with her.
They're quite noisy.
Who even knows?
Yes.
And in regards to the thing that all the things he said about, you know, doing all those things, you can do all those things while you're still alive. I can see you're on one of your wild rants, Insane Thunder, by the way. It's not a wild rant. And don't say one of your wild rants like this is just a thing I do normally. Because it isn't. Carl, this guy likes men. Carl has known me longer than you have. So that doesn't work. But anyway, yeah, don't Don't say one of your wild rants like this is just a thing I do normally. I do it sometimes. And I don't even think you've been there for half of them, so I don't even know where you're getting this information from. But anyway, back to what Namek said. You can do all those things while you're still alive. I don't know if you know this, but 80-something years is a long, long time. Like, I have, what, 200 games on my like, plan to play list? And I've gotten through, what, like 20 of them in the last year, 2 years? Multiply that by 10. It's only gonna take me like what 20 years to get through my backlog. Assuming I'm going as slow as I am right now, because the only reason I'm going as slow as I am right now is I'm playing a lot of long games and a lot of games I procrastinate on. Like, I'm sure that fucking I could get Jet Set Radio and Psychonauts out of my plan to play list pretty quickly if I just fucking played them as opposed to whatever I'm playing right now. So, liberally, let's even say 30 years. 30 years from now, I'm only gonna be 50. I still don't have fucking. I don't even have arthritis. I don't even have arthritis yet. And this is while I'm still in school and doing other things. I have to make concessions, like not having a disposable income all the time because I don't have a job all the time. And the fact that I live in someone else's house. Do you know how much easier these things would be if I could do anything that I want to at any time, which I will be able to do within the next couple of years? You know how easy that is? And that's just video games, because I do a lot of things with my time other than play video games. There are so many books I want to read. And reading books does not take a very long time, you know, in perspective. Sometimes I just go to Barnes & Noble, because fucking thank God for Barnes & Noble. They actually let you just read the books while you're in the store, even though it's a bookstore. So, you know, fantastic culture. Barnes & Noble, probably top 5 companies for me, because I've never had a bad experience with the company. So, yeah. But yeah, Barnes & Noble, fucking, I can sometimes just go into Barnes & Noble, pick up a few things I want to read, and then just read them while I'm there. And I'm there for like 2 hours, and I'll get like a third of the way through a book. So, like,
I'm going to stop Dr. Eggman no matter what.
Was the game loading that entire time I was just talking? Because I wasn't paying attention, but I'm only just not getting to play. Was the game loading the entire? Whatever. Whatever. What was I saying? Right. So yeah, a lot of those things you can do within the span of your life. 80-something years is a long, long, long time. Some might say too long. Why isn't that message showing up in the, chat? I see it on stream, but I don't see it in the chat box. That's weird. Gotta squint to see that. I mean, already playing an instrument just wasn't for me. And then yeah, that's assuming that you even want to stick with these things. Because, like, you could try playing piano, within the span of your life, but that doesn't guarantee you're gonna like playing piano. And trying out playing piano takes, what, a week at most? There are a lot of things to do in this world, but you're not gonna want to do all of them. You're not gonna want to dedicate time to all of them. There are people younger than us that have done more than us. So, yeah, 80-something years is a pretty long time. I don't think you need to be fucking immortal to do all the things you want to do. A lot of people get to the end of their life and they say that they wish they had more time, but that's honestly just because they wasted a lot of it. Like, if I died and on my deathbed I said I regret not making a video game, that's not because I couldn't have made a video game. It's because I got lazy and I didn't do it. Once you hit, like, 18, 21, there are very few things stopping you from doing anything in this world. Andrew Tate's a literal criminal. And he's out walking free, beating it to hentai right now. Because, you know, God knows what happened to him in that Romanian jail cell. Where the fuck am I going? Time to consult the long play. Ah, I see. How fun. Oh, it's so weird. I wonder why that's not showing up in the, thing. Also, even if you live forever, you're still gonna need money to do all the things that Namek said. That too, fucking. That's not the thing. Is that age is not gonna stop you. Is not gonna stop you from a lot of these things. A lot of things is gonna stop you is money. Which, even if you live forever, that doesn't guarantee you're gonna have a lot of money. Because God knows if you live forever, you could just be poor forever. There are homeless people out there that I doubt they want to live forever. Yeah, I don't know why those messages are showing. I guess just skip that one. Weird. So yeah, living forever, not as good as it might be cracked up to be. Why is this nigga texting me about some guy working out? Whatever. I didn't want to open the phone. I did that, like, not even thinking about it. Like, it's gotta be a wrong number type of thing, right? Why would bro text this to me? Anyway. Protect Anna, she knows the secret? Fucking what? But what secret? But yeah, TLDR, living forever, probably not all that great. Oh, these loading screens, man. Like, maybe Triton would do it. I know he hasn't done, like, a list thing in a while, but he did all that fucking stats bullshit for ALX. So maybe I could trouble him to go through 6 streams, which ain't a lot. And he doesn't even have to comb through the entire stream; just has to look for the loading screens. Excuse me. Sorry about that. He just has to look for the loading screens and time them. Which, of course, at that point you would say, why don't you do it?
Hey.
I'm gonna get some of the snack on. Still loading, I see. How much of Dual Destiny do I have left? About for trial. Okay, yeah, this is a trial. That's what I figured. But... And then there's the... Okay, that's also what I figured. For Turnabout Reclaimed. Like, on the one hand, it's a DLC case, so it probably should just have a lot of content in it. It would be a bit of a cop-out if it didn't. You know, not much of a DLC. But at the same time, oh, hey, we're back. But at the same time, what's it? At the same time, maybe I don't want to... Fuck off! At the same time, maybe I don't want to do fucking investigation segments in Ace Attorney game. I know that they're, like, part of the whole game. I just find them really boring. Because for the most part, they're just kind of a checklist. They're never any hard. Give me a second, I'll kill this guy in a minute. It's Silverwood, fucking aim! Hey, you. Why didn't you grab the other missile, Silver? Why? Hmm? Silver, dude! Where'd my ring go? That didn't hit me. Hello? Or do I have to... I assume I need to bring the woman here, but where is she? Hello? I fucking hate this game! What's going on?! Can't even go that way. Where did she go? What is going on here? I hate this! This is terrible! Oh my god, I don't want to quit it because fucking this is all the loading screens again. I hate how the game struggles to load the loading screen. Like, what is going on with RPCS 3 right now? What resources is it missing to not be able to do the task that has been asked of it? Because my CPU's sitting right there. I know it's not struggling for fucking graphics resources because my RTX 3060 is right there. I should reinstall Angry Birds. Well, you know, in Minecraft, because no fucking way am I paying for that shit. Angry Birds Classic. Who'd they think they were fooling with that?
Hey.
Oh, she found her way there. Thanks.
Great!
Fucking get me out. Come on, let's get out of here. Like, I'm pretty sure I spent the last 10 minutes on loading screens. Because the last time I looked at how long the stream been going for, it was like 255. It was at 255 for our time frame. And then that was while we were waiting for the loading screen. And then we did the mission, which only took 4 minutes. And now we're here, 10 minutes later. So that was what, 6 minutes of loading screens? That's why? What is RPCS 3 doing? Just load the shit. Because again, it loads way faster when I'm not streaming, but I don't know why. Like, having OBS record the things that are going on, it can't be taking up that many resources, right? Why would it? That wouldn't make any fucking sense. Hey, Hi-Fi Rush trailer. Turbo mode. Interesting.
What happened now?
Is this free DLC or what? Yeah, it just says update. That's cool. I still need to buy that game. I'm not gonna address the ending of that meme. And while that loads back to Discord. See what's happening for him. Oh yeah, I guess that would be something to talk about. One Piece live action. What's going on there? Everyone saying that they think it looks good confuses me because I think it looks like shit. So you saw the penny thing? Yeah. You'll never know why loading in Sonic 06 is like this. Well, I mean, no, for Sonic 06, why the loading takes so long, that's because the game was not optimized well. But this is far longer than an 06 loading screen. 06 loading screens are like a minute long. Like I said, we were loading for 6 minutes during that previous part. That's not an 06 thing. That's an RPCS 3 thing. But I don't know why it's an RPCS 3 thing. It should be faster to load on RPCS 3 than it should be for normal emulators. But it's also not just an RPCS 3 thing, it's also because I'm streaming it. But I don't know why that would be the case. Streaming does not take up that many resources from my PC. Especially not having 50 tabs open from Chrome that I close whenever I stream. And then my 30 Opera tabs that I close whenever I stream. So it's RPCS 3, but I don't know why. None of it makes any sense to me.
Wait a minute. Why is deep breathing so strong? 33? Wait a minute. What? Did I just think? Wait a minute.
Anyway, but yeah, One Piece live action. I think it looks terrible. For one, there's the things that I said in the Discord, which were Luffy's characterized very strangely. He just says things I don't think Luffy would say, and not in the way that Luffy would say them. I think that Gum Gum pistol they hit at the end looks not good, though they also cut it like a fucking trailer, so for all I know, they're making it look worse than it actually is. Probably not on purpose, but that's what they did. And then, like, a lot of other things, they just look like, oh yeah, that they look like whatever. But when I'm looking at One Piece, I shouldn't be thinking, oh, whatever. It should be good. And so, when I'm thinking of the live action, I'm thinking, why would I ever watch this over actual One Piece? Actually, the Trials of Silver? Fuck! Considering how long these are gonna take to load, I'm almost considering just hold on. First of all, what if I don't record it? What if I just tell OBS to not record it and just stream it? Then what? Cause fucking what was I saying? Cause last time I did the trials off screen because I was like, I'm just gonna do these in a setting where they load faster. All right, let's see. This one started about, sorry, let's say 3:11 on my time frame. If this takes more than 2 minutes to load, I'm legit just gonna stop the stream now and then start it up again. Because this is ridiculous. But yeah, a lot of things in One Piece live action look fine or whatever. But the point of adaptation isn't to be, hey, wouldn't it be funny to see what this thing would look like if it was live action? It should be to improve on the work somewhat, because that's why you're adapting it. Adapting just for shits and giggles, just to end up with a worse product, even if it's not a bad product, if you end up with a worse product, it's just the novelty of it. It's just the novelty of, hey, this is what One Piece would look like. This is officially what One Piece would look like if it was live action. I don't fucking care. I don't like what One Piece looks like in live action. I like what One Piece looks like as a manga. I like what One Piece looks like as an anime. Why would I ever want to see it in a different medium if I like the one that's already in, and the medium that they translated to is worse? There's just no point. It's like when, like, fucking something like Death Note gets translated to live action. It translates to a live action movie. By the way, I'm counting this next loading screen within the 2 minutes because, come on. But yeah, fucking. Actually, what if I just tried closing RPCS 3 then opening it again? I wonder what would happen then. Maybe just the program's been open for too long, which Don't ask me how it makes sense. I'm willing to try it. It fucking crashed earlier in the stream, so anything's possible. But yeah. Yeah. For the One Piece live action trailer, everything looks either fine or worse. And if everything's either fine or worse, then why would I want to watch it? I'm going to watch it because I want to shit on everyone who says it looks good right now. I want all of them to look like stupid fucking idiot retards. Because I'm right all the time. Because I know it's going to be bad. So I'm going to watch it to jerk myself off. To completion. But had I no connection to the internet, like any capacity, there'd be no reason to. Save the capture lays in the time limit. What the fuck? This is just a trial of combat again. What the fuck are you guys on about? Yeah, why is the game chugging like this? What's going on? Suck my dick! Wow, that's a lot of guys. Thanks, guys. After I get it out of this, I gotta remember to save and then close the game. Because, yeah, this is fucking embarrassing. But yeah, One Piece live action, it's a whole big plate of either things I don't like, or things I'm gonna have to go, well, I guess we'll see, which I hate fucking doing, but it's necessary. Because these motherfuckers are on purpose. Because these motherfuckers are on purpose waiting to show any of the bullshit. Because they know it's gonna look terrible. They didn't show any fucking fishmen in the trailer, and I'm sure that some people would say, well, they just want to keep the surprise. No, we know the fishmen are coming. Fucking, of course we know. But they didn't show them, and I know why. It's because they look like shit. And the whole story arc is gonna be shit. So, whatever, man. Listen, I'm just saying, fucking, remember when everyone thought that Bebop was gonna be the first, like, good live-action, anime thing? And that turned out to be terrible? There are some people out there that will insist it wasn't, but it was. I don't even like original Bebop that much. The adaptation was just that much worse. Or, no, the adaptation was just also bad. Even removed from Bebop, the adaptation is also just bad. And this applies to One Piece too, because I don't like East Blue that much. It's a perfectly fine arc of One Piece. You know, it's not like written poorly or anything. But in terms of the things I like about One Piece, or the things I like about certain One Piece arcs. When I look back at East Blue, I think Kokoyashi or Usopp's village. That's Kokoyashi, right? Yeah. I think Usopp's village. I think Zoro getting freed by Luffy. And I think of Luffy versus Arlong, or no, just all the Straw Hats versus like the Arlong Pirates at the end of Fishman Island, because I don't like a lot of East Blue. 40% of the stream is loading screens. It honestly very well might be, because let's even do some quick math. If it's taking me like on average 10 minutes to get through a stage, and Silver has like 10 stages, then 100 minutes. It's only an hour and 40 minutes. And Silver does not have 10 stages. But even if I bump that up to 15, that's still only just over 2 hours. That's what, 2.5 hours? Yeah, 2.5 hours. That means we still got 50 minutes comprised of loading screens. So now, let's see. Let me just fucking close RPCS3, see what happens. Give it that good old-fashioned load restart. Like, yeah, even just closing the game is a fucking issue. Because now RPCS3 is like, not responding. Which I don't know what they think is gonna accomplish. I'm just gonna go into fucking Task Manager. Windows, did you fuck with my start menu again, you piece of shit? Why is everything out of place? God damn it, I fucking hate you. I don't even know how this happened. I mixed around 2 things the other day. How'd you put all these things on? Whatever. Yeah, sure, whatever. I suppose the exact order doesn't really matter. Anyway, let's try it again. Yeah. Compile those PPU modules. Actually, hold on. Real quick, let me look up, like, perfect settings for Sonic 06 and RPCS3, because... like, aside from the Canary Patch, what else do you want me to do? Show me the settings. Show me the settings. I don't want to see your gameplay. First, I want to see the settings. I fucking hate you people. Every time. Literal useless human beings. More worthless than a summer ant. I still remember this one scene in which Silver is reflecting on whether or not killing someone is right for his goal, and he asks Blaze this, and all she says is, I don't know. Yeah, That scene was pretty interesting. How Blaze was like, I mean, shit, man. Do you want to continue with the story? And Silver was like, alright. I don't know why the game is struggling so much. I honestly might stop the stream now and then come back in like a couple of minutes. Because what I could do is make another thumbnail for the final story. Or I could just say fuck that and not do it. And just do another Silver thumbnail. Which, you know, is probably what I'm gonna do, because that's all the effort this game deserves. Alright, cool. So, yeah, because we're... Why? Why is it taking so long? So, here's what we're gonna do instead. Anyone who wants to continue watching this stream, that's gonna go on for the next, like, while, it's only gonna be, like, a 20-minute stream after this, so we can finish Silver's story. Which, I mean, if you want to see the ending, then, you know, make sure to come back, I guess. Give me, like, 15 minutes or so to do whatever the fuck this game wants me to do. And then, with the trials and shit. And then I'll come back and do, like, the actual story content in 15 minutes. Because I want to sit through this as much as you people do. Which is not at all. If I had someone to talk to during this, it would make things easier, but I don't. So, let's not subject anyone to this torture. You know? So, yeah. Come back in like 15 minutes when I start the stream up again. See ya.